So so I'm just play-by-play announcer.
No, it's cool.
They've retired that title.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
The man, the myth, the legend, the play-by-play announcer for all things WVU sports. Tony Caridi.
Good
How
to be
you
with
doing?
you. I'm well. Good to see you.
Hey, other than being a Syracuse Orange, what do you think about your tenure? I know.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you bring up Syracuse? I was there for 2 years. I've been here for 42 years, and you bring me up as a Syracuse guy.
Hey, we call a spade where I grew up.
To goodness gracious.
I'm just messing with you, man. Hey, in all seriousness, in your tenure here, I mean, you've got a generation now. I mean, your son's with MSN and everything. It's just, what do you think about the evolution of WVU from, back the Don Nehlen days to now?
It's been amazing. I mean, when you think about the transition that we've been able to kind of see, right? So when Don Nehlen first came here, new football stadium, right? So now you're already talking that stadium is heading toward 50 years old, right? This will be the 47th season that it will be used. And so as a result of that, we've seen the whole transformation, right? We've gone from Eastern Independent to Big East Conference, now the Big 12 Conference, which we've been into, for more than almost 15 years now. So it's amazing. And I think that anyone that has watched this program grow, Ren Baker will tell you that when he first got here, and he's only been here almost 4 years now, budget was 105 million. This year it'll be about 150 million.
What?
So the answer to your question is everything is growing. And, we've also gone through the incredible transformation from college sports being amateur based to now pay for play, although they don't like to use that term ever since last July. It's revenue share. And so, yeah, I agree with you 100%. This is about as transformative that you could ever think of that college sports has become.
Well, in WVU as a whole, a lot of times we get left out of the conversation when it comes to Big 12 contender, when it comes to any sport, baseball, basketball, football. But how is that changing? I mean, the landscape with Rich Rod, he's coming home again. But what do you think? What's our reputation like with other media members in the Big 12?
Well, I would say this to you. I mean, baseball is the defending champion of the Big 12. Women's basketball is the defending champ right now of the Big 12 Conference Tournament. And, these teams are doing extremely well. Now, I know in basketball, obviously, we've had a tremendous amount of turbulence, 4 coaches in 4 years. Fortunately, Ross is going to be here now for year number 2. And the roster that he has just put together through the transfer portal and through his freshman recruiting class is being ranked nationally. And I think in football, Rich, that first year is always tough. This football team this coming season will be more talented in every position group. I think Rich and his staff are proven guys. They know how to win. So we're going to win more games. And last year, when you look back on it, they won 4 games. There was probably 6 that were sitting there. And I think that is going to be the case next year. I think we're going to win more games. Now, people always ask me, how many? I don't know how many. More, right? We're going to win more. Is that 5? Is that 6? Is that 7? Is that 8? I think it's all doable, but I think we're in a really good spot.
Well, and we need to be competitive too. But most importantly, we got to avenge that horrible Tire Bowl loss from years ago to UVA.
Yeah, that was a bad day, and
especially on TBS.
Yeah, it was a bad halftime performance as well by the UVA band. Not that we remember, but yeah, that's an important game. It's a good game. We were just talking about that on our way down here, and obviously the game's going to be sold out, and there will be a tremendous amount of excitement. So yeah, those are the kind of games that we have to get back to winning. And when you do that, that gives you that momentum going into the Big 12 conference portion of the season. I think it's a schedule that's conducive to winning. I think we were hurting ourselves badly during the Neil Brown era, playing 2 Power 4 opponents in our non-conference schools. There was no one else doing that. And, you could count on one hand how many other schools are doing it. It was stupid scheduling, and it cost Neil. And so I think that we've got the schedule where it needs to be now. Now we just got to go play ball.
Hey, on a personal note, I mentioned your second generation, your son. We always want better for our children. I guess that apple didn't fall far from the tree, did it?
No, it's a really super weird story because I've got 3 boys.
Right.
And growing up, he would be the absolute last of the 3 that I ever thought would go into sportscasting. He was extremely quiet growing up. If he said 100 words in a week, that was a huge week. And he's still a quiet dude, but when he's on the air, he goes. And, I think some people, when they grow up, some and this is his case, they were always taking information in, but they weren't necessarily talking, but they were grabbing everything. And I think him
Kinda
just
like
kind of
sponge.
growing up and seeing the world that he was in and watching it, he was taking it all in. It surprised my wife and it surprised me a ton that when he started it, we were kind of going like, wait a second, who is that? And but I'm happier than heck for him. I'm thrilled for him. He's done it the right way. He went to school at WVU, spent 3 years at Shepherd University as their football and basketball announcer before he came back home, and this job opened up. Yeah, kind of like Rich. He went into the D2 route, and then he got his great experience, and that's what this business is getting experience. And so yeah, he's having fun.
Hey, most importantly, I want to tell you something personal. My brother, Dennis Jarvis the second. Dennis loved Mountaineers. He loved you. I lost him 2 years ago, but I just want to say thank you for bringing so much enjoyment to my family and all our fans and friends.
It was my honor, pleasure. He was a great dude. He was one of my regulars, and I do miss him.
Hey, and one more personal thing. Could you say hi to my uncle Bobby Jarvis?
Hey, Bobby Jarvis, it's a great day to be a Mountaineer wherever you may be. Stay well and God bless.